work out exactly what that cocktail that makes the perfect contestant on a new show is, but I think a couple of these guys, I also predicted them from the start.
Yeah, there was a couple. I think so. I mean, I think there were a couple, and I think there was one that you know, not so much. But I think it's fantastic to always have an underdog that kind of rises to the top and beats out, and two women, which was fantastic. But it's always great to have an underdog that rises and kind of knocks out, you know, that doesn't have a lot of experience, that kind of knocks everybody else out, that has all this amazing experience and speaks languages and has all these skills, strategic skills, and you know, kind of knocks out all these kind of powerful chefs. So it was fantastic.
Great. We've been asking everyone if there's a place that they're just, if they can try to avoid in the future, they would. Everybody's saying Marrakesh. What was it about it?
Well, I mean, the food was amazing. The spices, the teas, all of that was incredible. It was a very, very exotic place. But yeah, the cobras, the monkeys that climbed on you and jumped on you.
It was a little stinky. You felt like you needed a good bath by the time you left, you know. But I mean, it like everything else had its beautiful parts and a few gritty parts to it. So.
All right. And Nookie during the show was kind of like the jokester and always kind of like getting insults at people. So any good embarrassing stories about him you could share?
I love seeing him run from the rice patties. Was, you know, classic. Him just, I mean, I really thought we were going to have to resuscitate him after that.
You kind of had to wipe the tears out of your eyes and then get your phone out of your pocket in case you had to call an ambulance. You know? The best thing about Nookie for me was he would come up every single day wearing these ridiculous shorts. And every day I'd say, Nookie, would you dress, you know, like a chef? Would you put some trousers on? And I always thought that the next challenge he'd show up with some pants on, but he never did. He always came in his stupid shorts. But I love Nookie. He's a really fun guy.
Yeah, he was. He was a really fun part of attraction in the show. So it was. They were all great. They were all fun. There was always some quirk about each one of them that made it just a really great part of the show. So, and talent.
My name is Liz Garrett, and I'm a contestant on Around the World in 80 Plates. And I'm just really excited to be in the final 3 right now. And I guess to say my favorite country was definitely Buenos Aires, especially after my recent win there. The way that my food was so well received by the locals was a really good experience for me. I think that one of my favorite things about the show was that we cooked food for the locals and they were the judges. To be in a country where they, in a lot of countries that we travel to, each place, the people who eat that food have been eating it their whole lives. And then here comes this group of American chefs, you know, trying to get as much experience out of the country in a day and then turn that into our ideas of what that food means and feed it to the locals and have them say, you did not so good, or you did really, really great, was an opportunity that I will never forget. And it's really valuable to be able to experience that in so many countries. So I'm glad that I made it as far as I did, and I was able to go to as many countries as I was able to go to. Really great to even just meet Kat and Curtis, first of all, and then to be able to kind of evolve as a chef throughout the competition in front of them was awesome. They're tough critics, like they don't let you get away with anything, but they're also really supportive and encouraging. I'm in the final 3, and if I win, I think that I would take the prize money and go back and travel around the world and get some more food knowledge. I'd love to stay in a country longer than 4 days and really get to know the culture and the cuisine.
Experiencing the show, it was a very enlightening experience as a chef. Like, to see all these different cuisines and cultures in the actual country was an eye-opener, definitely. They're both very amazing chefs, and they were great mentors, and you know, I took everything that they had to say in consideration, and I felt like it helped me grow as a chef as well. So they were amazing. The most valuable lesson I learned as a chef was that, you know, I really had to throw out anything that I thought I knew about different cuisines. Being in the country and cooking it properly is a completely different experience, you know, rather than, you know, my version of what Thai cooking and to actually cook there is 2 different things.
I think the favourite thing for me was in Argentina we ate this asador, which is the episode that we just saw last Wednesday, and it was, they cooked these little baby goats and little baby lamb on this open fire, and it was just unbelievable.
That's not a dirty word.
Right.
That actually, it sounds a little bit like a dirty word, but it's not. Asador means someone like cooking over this like what is it, like 1,000-degree fire, and it's like these iron crosses, and they put whole goats and lamb and things around this fire, and it's just succulent, the succulent meat that comes off this, and you have it with chimichurri sauce, and it's just dripping this delicious juices, and it's just, yeah.
Now it isn't dirty word.
Now it's getting dirty.
Sounds awesome.
Any summer plans for you guys? Spend lots of time with the kids, the family, my wife and I with our 4 kids, and just having lots of yummy kid time.
I just got back from Italy, so I've sort of already had my summer, but you know, I'll be working and doing a few other things.